Hey you guys, my name is Tamika. This is my channel Tamika Overload, and today I'm gonna show you my most recent new books in this book haul. The most recent books in my book collection. Most recent books in my book collection. Okay, I'll stop it. Credits. Hi you guys! I'm so excited because I've really been wanting to do a book haul, but sometimes I feel bad about doing book hauls because I know that people are like, I can't afford to buy this book, I can't afford to buy that book. And I'm one of you people. I really am. I really am one of you. So I don't like to throw in, yeah, I bought this and I bought that. I mean, I do make piss poor decisions when I purchase books. Like maybe I should spend the money on this. So that's something I need to work on. So I'm not going to glorify, you know, my spending. But I do have like a book budget where I do set aside money just to purchase books when I'm ready to purchase them. Do I sometimes break it? We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Shh. On to the book haul. This first pick you may have seen or may have not seen when I did my Dewey's 24-hour readathon wrap up, but I went to a local used bookstore, and so this is one of the mangas that I got, and it's actually a 3-in-1 manga, and I'm so happy I got it. I have not started yet. I've read only bits and pieces of it, but it looks exciting, and it's called Hot Gimmick. I want y'all to see it. And I'm really interested in this. It's a contemporary read. It's a girl and we're watching her as she grows up and she's a teenager. And so I'm just really interested in hearing about this girl's story. It's a little bit more risque. I think there's probably, you know, sex scenes in here. And or mature content is in here. But I mean, I'm incredibly intrigued by it. There's a description on the back and I'm going to read it to you. It says, Hot Gimmick is an incredible page turner, the manga equivalent of a bodice ripper novel. Bodice ripper novel. Hot Gimmick. This next book, again, you may have heard, if you follow me on Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter and Instagram, son, where I be telling people what I get all the time. But this is the sequel to Scott Sigler's Alive, and that is all light. And it is so bright that my light has literally washed away the words. But let's see. Here we go. Here we go now. Now you can see it. All light. It really says it. But yes, it's by Scott Sigler. And I've been dying to get back into this world. It is so strange. I would tell you what it's about, but it would totally ruin the first book. And you have to read the first book. And you have to know very little to nothing about the first book, or it will ruin everything. Everything? Everything. This next book was actually a very random buy. It was a very impulse, like, okay, I'm gonna let them know I want to purchase this book. You need to find it because I want it. And that is The Warrior Heir, which is actually the first part of a series. But the way I hear it, like the series isn't really connected. I've yet to dive into it. But the series isn't actually connected. It's like they're all separate stories from separate people, which is interesting. So I look forward to actually diving into this and checking out the other Heir series. But again, I don't know much about this novel. This was a complete random pickup. If you know anything about this, please let me know and tell me what you thought of it. Hopefully good things, because I did purchase it. I did purchase it. This next book, I'm really hoping that you do know this because I'm in love with this book. I talk about it on Twitter when I first started it. I haven't finished it. I'm halfway through it. And that is We Are the Ants. I had the library copy and I just said, you know what, library, take it back because I'm going to purchase it. Because I really enjoy this story. I think it's so strange. It is so unique. If you do not know what this book is about, let me enlighten you. This is the story of a young boy whose boyfriend recently committed suicide, and then shortly after that he starts getting abducted by aliens, and then the aliens give him a choice to save the planet, and he has to make the decision before the deadline's up to simply push a button. And you're just learning about his journey. You're learning about all the horrible things and good things that happen to him that lead up to, will he or will he not make a choice to save the world. Now, you already know that I'm a fan of the series. And so when I saw that I could get a whole bunch of these when I went to Ed McKay's during the Dewey 24-hour readathon, your girl wrapped up and got Why the Last Man. Yes, we got Why the Last Man, you guys. Got it. And I got volumes 2, 3, and 4. These next 2 books are actually books that I thought were really interesting, but they have mixed reviews. Actually, the next 4 books I'm gonna show you have mixed reviews. The first book I'm gonna show you is The Magicians. I always ask people on Twitter, y'all, do you like this book? Do you like this book? And they'll be like, nah. Oh, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was terrific. Like, one person will say, it was terrific. But everybody's like, it's all right. Some people are like, it was a waste of my life to read it. And I was like, no. But I got it. I'm going to read it. Book 1. Hopefully, because my expectations are so low, it'll be amazing. But this, I got it because I found out it was also on Sci-Fi, and actually watched the first episode and I really enjoyed it. So I really want to finish this book, and I kind of really want to go on with the TV series because I enjoyed the TV series. This next one, actually, me and my mother are reading it, and she's really enjoying it. I gave her my copy so she could finish on, and that is Uprooted. This next book I've been pussyfooting around. I've been wanting to read it. But when someone told me it had multiple points of views, I was like, because I read books like that, and sometimes it just doesn't go well for me. Up to 2, I think is good if it's a relationship between 2 people. I like to see your both point of view. But when it's just like so many different people, I'd be like, snooze fest. However, I am going to give this book a try, and that is Fallen Kingdoms. I hear this is nothing but an awesome series. I've heard nothing but good things. Only a couple people told me it's a little dry, and I was like, ah! But I'm hoping that is not the case for me, and that I truly enjoy this because I love magic, mysticism, warriors and thieves and daggers and blades, all that stuff. Knights, kings, queens, princesses, damsels. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this, and I am hoping nothing but the best. This last book, I've heard nothing but pretty cool things about what the series is about. And I know a lot of people who've actually completed it. And so I was like, oh man, I'm gonna start it because I really love the story of superheroes and villains. And I love the fact that these people have become superheroes and in fact become villains because they have superpowers and they're superior. Still hard. This is a Brandon Sanders book, and I've never actually read a doggone thing by him. Nada. And I think I wanted to be introduced into his writing, and this is a lot thinner than his Mistborn series, which I hear is amazing. But I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not there. Maybe. Last 2 books and my actual inspiration for just going ahead and doing a book haul I'm super excited about. And the first one, I don't even own the first one, but I love the first one so much that I went ahead and bought the second book, and that is A Court of Mist and Fury. And I love these covers. I love this cover. Like, blue's not my favorite color, but it's kind of it's in the family of my favorite color. And I just really, oh man, y'all, and it's heavy. This is a thick book. This is heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could get ripped off of this book. It's a little bit heavy. It's intimidating, but I want to know this story. So your girl will be reading this month, maybe not. It's gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna read this and we're gonna talk about it. So it just came out, so hopefully y'all haven't read it yet. And if somebody wants to buddy read this with me for like through 2 months, because that's how slow it's gonna take me, let me know. me know. Slow readers out there, I know you're there. You want to slow read this with me? Let me know. And this last one, I just completed today the previous series. So I'm all caught up, okay? I'm all caught up. And I get why the series even exists. And that is Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. I'm on a journey to read everything this man has ever written. I knew when I read the Lost Heroes, I was gonna read everything that man ever read. Like, I love the Percy Jackson series. I said, I'm in love with this. Then we got into the Heroes of Olympus. I said, Rick, I'm reading everything you have now. So I'm so glad that I read it in time because I can't wait to start this. Whew. And I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive because if you didn't know, depending upon where you pick this up at, it has different exclusives. And this one I like the most because I heard all the different exclusives, but I like this one the most because it has a letter from Apollo to Zeus. To Zeus, and that's the letter. And I was like, you know what? I mean, y'all want me to read it? Y'all don't want me to read it. Not yet. But for fun, let's uncover its cover. Let's uncover it. This is like one of my favorite color combinations. If you did not know, because I talked about Yellow Brick Roar, and you know, I got it naked. I took off its cover, and it was just as gorgeous, and this is gorgeous. And you know what? I'm starting to notice that all his books, when they're hardback, they're this material, and I don't know what material this is, but I noticed that this is a thing with his books because I have another set of his books, which is the Kane Chronicles, which is actually Egyptian mythology, if you did not know. It's the same material because I got oil on it and it soaked up that oil like nothing. And I didn't mean to. But I also got from Barnes & Noble's the Camp Half-Blood sticker. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Put it in the book? I don't know. Maybe it's a bookmark now. And for you guys, we're going to do it. We're gonna get up in there. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. We've unlifted it. Oh, what's happening? How cool is that? Can y'all see? Yeah, isn't that cute? Like it's on parchment paper, but it's on paper. Come on, you guys. Could have put parchment paper in here. Whatever, no judgment. And just in case you plan on purchasing this, I'm not going to spoil it, the whole thing for you, but I will open and just read just a little bit of it, just so that if you're interested in reading it, you can know. But it says, where demigods become heroes. Dear Father Zeus, our camp director Chiron encouraged us to write letters home and tell our parents all about our wonderful experience, so here it goes. Everything is great at Camp Half-Blood. I just love being a powerless mortal, stuck in a cabin with my own demigod children, sleeping every night on a makeshift cot, eating decadents like patty melts and beanie weenies, not to mention the bug juice. Yum, yum. So I'm not going to read all of it. I encourage you to find out what else he mentioned in his letter, but it's already absolutely hilarious. And I already dipped into the book a little bit. It's Rick. Rick writes books, okay, boo-boo? Rick writes books. That's what he does. All right, you guys, that is the end of my book haul. It was a lot of books. I don't even know how much it was. I didn't even count, nor shall I. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of these books, please feel free to ask me. I enjoyed telling you about my new recent releases. If you have some new books out and you have a video or Tumblr or blog, wherever you put where your new stuff is, just link it down below and I'll check it out because I'd love to see what else y'all got as well. Maybe there's something that I might have to put on my to-buy list. As always, read on, rock on. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.